I was barren trading every pair which I found it was suitable for me to trade. Whenever I spot a setup on every pair, I used to trade that pair. Whenever I use a lot of risk on this model, I found myself clinging to losses for a long period of time. It's because I have this thing which I call overconfidence. It's not wrong if someone has overconfidence on his proven system, but the only problem is about risk management. If you put a better risk management and accept whatever the outcome may come, it's hard to predict what will come next. But if you accept the losses and put a minimum plan for your losses, that can be good for everyone.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm good, and you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. So do you want to start the interview by telling everyone a bit about yourself? So explain when you found trading and how you found it.
My name is Benjamin Mponela. I'm from Eastern Africa, Southern Eastern Africa, Malawi, in the capital, Lilongwe. I'm a trader. I call myself a full-time trader. I started trading in 2020, that is 2021. So I've been trading for 3 years right now. I joined the programs in it was 2023 last year. Actually, it was in July. So yes.
Nice, cool. And what would you say was the biggest challenge whenever you first started trading?
My biggest challenge, I think it was about, I had a lot of fear. There's this certain fear that most traders face, and this fear has been going on for a long time. And there is something else about executing trades. I find it very hard to execute trades. Even right now, it's still a challenge, but it's better than before. Previously, I was failing to execute trades. Before I joined Perfumes, I was using my own funds, so I was afraid of losing money. So fear has been my biggest challenge up to right now.
Yeah, I think that a lot of people struggle with that challenge as well. What did you do to help yourself overcome that? I know you're still working through it, but what would your advice be to anyone that's struggling with fear of execution right now?
I think there's only one solution. I think traders can cope up with fear. The best solution that I found is I think everyone should accept the losses. No one can predict the outcome of the market. So if you put a better risk management and accept whatever the outcome may come, I think that can be a solution. If you only accept the losses, and it's hard to predict what will come next. But if you accept the losses and put a minimum plan for your losses, that can be good for everyone.
Nice. Yeah, I completely agree. It's having confidence in your strategy. So I'm guessing you have some sort of entry model or strategy that you consistently apply to live market action, or what's your style? Could you explain it a bit?
Yeah, I have a strategy. I've been working on that strategy ever since I joined Perfumes. Previously, I've been following a certain mentor on YouTube, but I cannot mention him right now. So it was in 2022 when I discovered a certain strategy. It's about candlestick patterns. I usually spot some patterns on a 30-minute time frame. Then when I see some candlestick formations on that time frame, then I go for my entries on a small time frame, basically on a 15-minute time frame. Nice. So this candlestick formation, it focuses on bullish or bearish formation, but I mainly focus on bearish engulfing candles.
Nice, cool. So what pairs would you trade the most?
Right now, I love trading USD JPY,
Okay,
and I
cool.
also love trading gold. But there are other two pairs which I didn't mention, but I only love these two pairs, gold
Yeah,
and USD JPY.
nice. Did you used to trade a lot of pairs, or have you always just focused on a couple?
Yeah, when I was starting trading in 2021, I used to trade every pair, and to me to me, I thought I can trade everything which is trending, you know.
Yeah,
So I usually trade four pairs. I usually trade two pairs, but previous I was trading every pair.
yeah,
So and I was I was very trading every pair, which I found it was suitable for me to trade. Whenever I spot a setup on every pair, I used to trade that pair.
yeah.
So it came to a point when uh, this was destroying my trading career. So I decided I should only trade a few pairs. I selected six pairs in that was last year. Then I came down to two pairs like right now.
Nice. So you've
Yes.
been trading just two pairs for around a year now?
Yeah, I love two pairs. But on other accounts, it just depends. But I only trade gold and USD JPY. There is also another pair, USD card and the AUD USD. So, but I only love two pairs. That's what I put my focus on.
Yeah. So you find that you're spending a lot less time analyzing price action now that you're focusing on less pairs?
Um, I I usually I spend a lot of time on analyzing charts, but
Yeah.
it's about 4 to 5 hours
Yeah. Nice.
because most of my time I spent at the library. So I've not come up with a decision of opening my office at home.
Mm.
I trade most of my time I spend at the library. So I use this time I start trading at 9 a.m. during the London session
Mm.
up to New York session around here at African time. It's around 3 p.m. in the evening.
Nice. So is that the time you would trade the most is between London and New York session, like the crossover?
Yeah, I love trading the mostly my setup it can be seen on London session, but I love trading the London session.
Nice, because more volatility.
Yes,
Nice. Cool. So what is your approach to risk management? How do you manage your risk?
this has been a problem ever since I started trading, but I usually like risking 1%.
Mm.
But whenever I try to skip my plan, I trade 1.5%. I
Yeah.
risk 1.5%, but I love risking 1.1%. Now that I have a funded account, so I've been trying to risk only 0.5%.
Mm. Yeah.
And this has helped me a lot since I've managed to make my first payout.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yes.
Do you find that it's difficult to switch from trading personal accounts to prop firm accounts? Like, what was your biggest challenge for making that shift?
Uh, the first challenge that I found with prop firms is about lose.
Mm.
Lose has been my challenge. You know, when you are trading your personal funds, you can make your own lose. But in prop firm account, there's been you have to stick to the rules of the prop firm.
Yeah.
So this has been hard since last year. I've been, this has made me to breach many accounts. So in previous year, I tried not to trade with prop firms for 3 months. Then I tried to deposit a small personal funds. Then I tried to trade on that small fund. Then I found out I was trading freely.
Mm.
But I think there is a lot of advantage. There's a lot of opportunity if someone can trade prop firms since you are provided with huge funds.
Yeah.
So I think prop firms they are a great deal to traders right now than
Yeah.
using your own personal funds.
I think it's a lot easier to apply proper risk management with prop firm accounts as well, because when you trade personal accounts, you're risking way more than
Yeah,
1% because it's trying to flip your account. Whereas with prop firms, it's a lot easier to risk 0.5% to 1% per trade. Like you said at the start from the first question, was to have more confidence in your strategy, and less fear, hitting buy or sell. So I think it's a lot easier with prop firms. Do you still
yeah.
do,
I
do
think
you,
there is no problem if someone has overconfidence about his proven system.
yeah,
There's
yeah,
no problem having that confidence. But the only problem when it comes to risk management, I have my own model which I've been working on it for let's say less than 2 years.
yeah,
But whenever I use a lot of risk on this model, I found myself uh, clinging to losses for a long time, for a long period of time. It's
yeah,
because I have this thing which I call overconfidence.
yeah.
So it's not wrong if someone has overconfidence on his proven system. But the only problem is about risk management.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yes. Mm.
So, would you just classify yourself as a technical analysis trader, or would you use fundamentals? Like, would you check out the news? Do you understand the high impact news releases, or do you just check Forex Factory and know what time they take place? What's your approach to that?
I do love technical analysis.
Yeah,
Yeah, but when it comes to fundamental analysis, I think uh, it preys on itself on my technical analysis. So let's say if I have a setup, I use my technical analysis, and let's say I have executed a trade, and
yeah,
there is maybe after 15 minutes there's news which is coming. I think I let my technical analysis pray for itself even when the news is coming.
yeah.
But if I see that my technical analysis is not aligning with the fundamental analysis, I'm talking about the news events, then I usually close my trades.
Awesome. So, what platforms would you use in your day-to-day trading? Like, for example, TradingView, or what platform do you trade off? Do you use the Think Trader or MetaTrader, etc.? What would be your main platforms that you use?
Right now, I don't really have a choice, but I've been using TradingView
Okay, cool.
for the past 2 years.
Yeah,
So I think right now I can stick to TradingView. But if I have other platform like ThinkTrader, I've also used ThinkTrader. It's very good. It's a good platform, and it helps traders to calculate risk, and think
yeah.
it's also good. But I've been using TradingView for a long time. I'm not saying I cannot shift to another platform, but I'm usually I do love TradingView for right now. Yeah.
So, yeah, so the next question is, do you have any indicators? Do you use indicators as a part of your trading strategy, or do you just use price action?
No, no, I'm not. I don't use any indicators. I only use price action.
Nice, cool.
Yeah.
And so we've talked about your risk management strategy and your entry strategy. How do you exit your positions? Do you have a set risk to reward, or do you use market structure? How do you know when to close a position?
Yeah. Mostly I use market structure whenever price has broken another structure, like let's say a previous low or previous high. That's when that's where I put my TP.
Nice, cool. And whenever you
Yeah.
first started trading, did you have a different strategy than you do now? Like the strategy that you have now that's helped you reach payout within capital, did you start with that strategy in your trading journey, or did you have a completely different one?
Yeah. Right now I use a different strategy. Like I first said, I was following a certain mentor on YouTube.
Yeah.
Uh, so this mentor was really a great mentor, but I didn't find myself being successful with this mentor. So I
Yeah.
decided to use my own strategy without using anyone's information.
Mm.
So I just started reading a certain book about uh, how you can read candlestick patterns, and using someone's also another book by this person who wrote about the discipline trader. So I
Mm.
use that book only for psychology.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can say right now I'm using a different strategy.
Yeah, I think a lot of new traders assume that the first strategy they learn is the one that they're going to be successful with. But yeah, it's good for them to know from this video that that's not always the case.
Yes.
Yeah, awesome. So what has your experience been like with Think Capital so far? How long have you been trading with us? And what's your thoughts?
Not long ago, I started trading with Think Capital. That was last month, I
Yeah.
guess, if I'm not mistaken. Think Capital is great, and I've never seen someone complaining about payouts, being denied payouts, and their platform is great, is also great, and their spreads, yeah, they are also great. I don't know about other pairs, but according to my pairs, which I trade right now, they have great spreads,
Mm.
and yeah, I've never experienced uh, like gaps when I'm trading. So I think Capital is a great perfume.
Good, nice. So you like the market conditions then?
Yeah. And they have offered many choices for traders. If you like MT5, you can use MT5, and if you like Think platform, you can also use that platform. I think that is great.
Awesome. And you mentioned a book there that has helped you with your trading psychology. Is there any other books that you would recommend that have helped you?
Yeah, I love this certain book. It's called it was written by Tom Haggard.
Mm.
The best loser or the best loser wins. I've read this book twice, and I love
Nice.
this book very much. I don't say they are not. There are also other books which I love, like this book called The Disciplined Trader.
Mm.
It was written by, I don't know the author. I just forgot his name, but I love Tom very much. I've been
Yeah.
following him on Instagram. Yeah, on the point that I just love his points when he say you cannot control everything in the market. You have to accept whatever the market is offering to you.
Yeah, I agree. I've read that book as well. It's brilliant. And for anyone watching that hasn't heard of Tom, he has a lot of stuff on YouTube, a lot of like lectures and
Yes.
really valuable resources on YouTube as well. But yeah, that's a great
Yeah.
advice. So is there any other advice you would give to aspiring traders, people who are just starting out their journey, like in the same place you were, like in 2021?
Yeah. My friends, I have my friends who have been reaching to me so that I can teach them Forex. I usually deny teaching someone Forex because I tell them Forex is very hard.
Yeah.
You cannot only learn using your from someone for free. You also have to invest in something.
Mm.
So I think for beginners, for every beginner who is coming to learn Forex, they have to anticipate everything. They have to anticipate losses because Forex is business. And whenever someone is in business, you have losses and both losses and wins, both losses and profits.
Yeah.
So they have to anticipate a longer period of being in losses. They also have to anticipate a longer period of waiting
Mm.
for something like to hit TP. So that's what I can tell to my fellow traders.
Yeah. Just to expect that it's going to be a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing. So I think that's it. That's all the questions I have. Is there anything else you would like to add?
I think you have my email, then I
Yeah.
will ask you to share those books to my email.
Nice. Okay, cool. Well, it was so nice to meet you. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'm sure we'll catch up soon. If you're up for it, we can have a follow-up interview in the upcoming weeks or months so we can see how you're getting on with your account, and we can do that if you're up for it.
Thank you.
Yeah, cool. Nice to meet you. Have a good day.
Same to you.
Bye.
Bye.